Hey, what's up? It is week 8. We are so glad to have you guys here with us tonight. I'm Pastor Ken. I know Mr. Seth usually is here. Mr. Seth, Miss Kathy, Miss Leanne, and the whole team, and we are so grateful for them. I am here tonight because I want to give you an update on the points. In fact, I have on my phone right here, Miss Kathy sent me all the most recent point information. So I'm going to bring that up. And what I thought was so cool was the teams are really close in points. So if you're on the orange team, do you think you guys are ahead? Or if you're on the blue team, do you think you guys are ahead? Well, the score is right here. Oh, you probably can't see that, but here it is. All right. Should I do the orange team first or the blue team? Okay, I'll do the orange team first. I like the color orange. Actually, I like the color blue. I'm wearing the color blue. Anyway, okay, here it is. The orange team has 6,800 points. Great job. 6,800 points. Give yourself a round of applause. That's a great score. But is it better than the blue team? I mean, really, that's the question. The blue team has 6,680 points. 6,680 points. So good job, blue team. But the orange team is ahead. 6,800 for the orange. 6,680 for the blue. I got to tell you, though, that is close. That is really close. So great job, everybody. Well, a couple of things before we go into the crafts. Number one, the next time you meet, week 9 is a dress-up night. It's a dress-up night. It's the night where you are to pretend you bought a zoo. What animal would you dress up as? You can dress as your favorite animal. That's for week 9. But also, we're taking a short break with Up for a couple weeks. We're going to be coming back for Up on Monday, April 12th and Tuesday, April 13th. So a couple week break. Some of you are going on spring break. Some of you are going away. We have Easter coming up with a lot of things happening. So we will be back, not next week. Week 9 isn't until April 12th and 13th. Well, hope you have a great night tonight in crafts, in games, with worship, with your lesson. Hope you know your memory verse, and if not, I hope you look at that as you have a chance. We'll see you at the end.
Hey guys, welcome to week 8. Week 8, can you believe that? Time is flying by, huh? Well, I am super excited to be with you today. One of the reasons why is we are learning, I think, my very favorite verse in the whole entire Bible. I have a few. This one, oh gosh, I think it is my favorite. I learned it many years ago, and I go to it all the time. It's about fearing and fearing not. Okay, it is Isaiah 41:10, and it says, "Fear not, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." And that's Isaiah 41:10. And for you little guys, it's like this. Do not be afraid, for I am with you. Remember, God is always with you. And today, in your memory verse, you're going to hear how Gideon should fear not. All right, let's get to our crafts now. Well, in your bag, which is probably getting pretty empty, huh? Because this is already week 8. Well, in your bag, you're going to find one of these. And inside here, inside this fun little bubble wrap, you're going to find a cup. Now, what you're going to do is you can get some markers or crayons or colored pencils or whatever you want to use to color with. And what you can do is you can lift open the cup like this and take out your paper. Now there's 3 different designs. I'm not sure which design you had, but there are 3 different designs. This one says He lives, and they're talking about Jesus because Jesus lives. He was hung on the cross. He died, but he rose again, and he lives, and he's alive today. And what you can do is you can color it any way you choose. I put a little coloring on mine right here. You guys can color it any way you choose. When you're done coloring it, what you do is you roll it up and you put it back into the cup. And you can have your own special cup. Now, what else you can do is if you want to change it up a little bit, you can flip it over. And what I did is I wrote trust here, because that can help me remember to trust who? Trust Jesus. We can always trust Jesus. And you can change it. You can also, if this gets dirty or if you want to change it, you can write your memory verse for today. That would be an excellent, you can write Isaiah 41:10 on here. Anyway, you can put stickers on here. You can change it up all the time. Then you roll it up, you put it in. That's the trick here, my friends, is you roll it, you put it in first, then you put it in, and voila, there is your craft for today. Have fun in games and with your small group, and I hope to see some pictures on social media. All right, bye-bye, my friends.
What's up? Your boy Evan here. We got Seth over here. We got Noah. And today, hold on, I got ahead of myself. First, we need to start out with, do you notice anything different about us, Seth? Anything different? Did you notice anything different?
I don't see anything different about you,
I don't
Seth.
see anything different. I can't figure it out.
It's hard to find out.
This is
know,
what I
it's
wore
confusing.
every time. I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. I can't find anything. Anyway, so if you noticed anything, remember to tell your small group leaders. You can get those points for your team. All right. So let's begin with the game. I'll have Noah helping me today, and today's game will be. First of all, you need to grab cans and a straw. Where is the straw? Where did I put that?
I have a question.
Question.
Oh, I win.
Go ahead.
What happens if you don't have a straw? What can I use? Can I use a fork?
Yeah, you could use a fork, I guess. Yeah, that would be something. Just be able to. You're gonna have to be able to put in your mouth. So.
Got it.
What you're gonna need, first of all, you're gonna be putting something in your mouth. Make sure it's safe. Be sure to ask your parents and go if it's safe, because we don't want you poking yourself. Anyway, you're also gonna need these cans. You can be using Coke cans. We're using sparkling water cans in this case. But again, I have my friend Noah here to help me out. And anyway, the game will be, you're gonna take your straw or whatever you're gonna use. Again, make sure it's safe. Put it in your mouth. You're gonna get it down. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention, make sure these are up so you can put your straw through them. You want to be able to put it like this. Just wanted to note that out. Anyway, the game will be put it in your mouth. You're gonna get down, and your objective is the game is to get to the other side, holding your can. So, you ready?
Question.
Yeah.
Does my can have to stand up on top of the plate, or can it fall over?
Nope, it has to stand up. You gotta be able to keep it up, because if it knocks over, you.
Question. What if my can falls over now? Can I use my hands to put it back up?
Yeah, you can use your cans to pick it up.
All right,
You can
cool.
just pick it up, yeah. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
And Mars, get set, go. No.
Oh!
Oh.
Over.
Oh.
Oh!
no.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner!
And Noah wins the game. It was a close, but he ended up pulling it out. Woo! All right, kids. So that's the game for this week. I hope you guys have fun. See you guys next week.
Testament. Oh, now we know the Old Testament. All right, everybody. Woo! Here we go again. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, Kings and Chronicles. Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, and Job. Psalms and Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, and the Song of Solomon. Isaiah, Jeremiah, and Lamentations. Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel. Oh, Amos, Obadiah, and Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, and Malachi. Way to go, you guys! Hey, hey! Oh, now we know the Old Testament. Oh, now we know the Old Testament. Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Hey, hey! The Old Testament. He is the truth, the life, the way. He is the truth, the life, the only way. The truth, the life, the way. He is the truth, the life, the only way. The New Testament song. The New Testament. Come on. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Acts, Romans, 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, 1st Timothy, 2nd Timothy, Titus, Philemon, and Hebrews, and James, and 1st Peter, 2nd Peter, 1, 2, 3 John, Jude, and Revelation, 1, 2, 3 John, Jude, and Revelation. Hey! Hey! He is the truth, the life, the way. He is the truth, the life, the only way. The truth, the life, the way. He is the truth, the life, the only way. The New Testament song. Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Acts, Romans, 2 Corinthians, Galatians, Ephesians, Philippians, Colossians, 1st and 2nd Thessalonians, 1st Timothy, 2nd Timothy, Titus, Philemon, and Hebrews, and James, and 1st Peter, 2nd Peter, 1, 2, 3 John, Jude, and Revelation, 1, 2, 3 John, Jude, and Revelation. Hey! Hey! He is the truth, the life, the way. He is the truth, the life, the only way. The truth, the life, the way. He is the truth, the life, the only way. The New Testament song. The New Testament song. Hey, come on, the New Testament. Sweet.
Hi guys, this is Pastor Ken. I am a guest speaker for this week at UP. You guys have had the joy of having Miss Leanne teach for you, or Mr. Seth teach. You have Miss Kathy doing crafts. You have so many people helping out with the games this year, and man, we just have a great team, and I am so thankful for all of the people who serve on this team to make these nights happen. Everyone from Miss Katie, who does all the papers and all the work behind the scenes, to your small group leaders, to even your parents, making sure that you're on and you're watching this and participating. We just love this. We are so grateful. It's been a hard year to go through everything that COVID has brought up with us. But again, I'm so grateful for the team here who has worked so hard to bring up to you last spring and through the fall and now through the spring again. And we're planning on this being the last time we're online for Up. We want to do it right here at church next fall. But until then, we have just a couple more weeks. This is week number 8, and we're talking about the Old Testament. If you have your Bibles, you can open up to the book of Judges chapter 6. Judges chapter 6. The Bible starts with Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy. Those are the first 5 books. Then 2 books that start with the letter J, Joshua and Judges. We're in Judges chapter 6. And our story today is one of my favorite stories in the Old Testament because it starts with someone who's really scared. And it ends with someone who's really brave. And it's the same person. The person who starts off being scared, once he sees that God is going to help him, he becomes very, very brave. So look at this with me. Judges chapter 6, I'm going to start reading in verse number 11. It says, "Now the angel of the Lord came and sat under the terebinth," that's tree, "at Ophrah," not Oprah. You might have heard of Oprah, not Oprah. A place called Ophrah, which belonged to Joash the Abiezrite, while his son Gideon was beating out the weeds in a winepress to hide it from the Midianites. Okay, here's what's happening. This is why I love the story. The people of Israel, God's chosen people, are scared. They're scared. They're scared because there's a group called the Midianites who are bad guys, mean guys, evil guys, who every year come in and steal all the stuff that the Israelites have. And they wait until the harvest time, the time when all the food is ready, to steal everything. So every year the Israelites do all this work, all the work that you would do on a farm to get food ready. And just when the food is ready, the Midianites come in and steal it all. It would be like if your family went to the grocery store or went to Walmart, wherever you get groceries, and you go to Vons, you go to Stater Brothers or Albertsons or Walmart or wherever it is, and you buy all these groceries to feed your family for a month. And then just as you get it home, someone comes and steals it all. And you're like, oh man, that was our money for the month, our money for groceries. We don't have any other grocery money. What are we going to do? That's what's happening to the people of Israel, and it's so sad. It's so sad. Well, along comes our guy Gideon. Gideon is the main character in this story. And we see him first in the story. He's hiding in a wine press. A wine press was like a place dug down into the ground where they would step on the grapes to get out the grape juice to drink. He's hiding in there, down in the ground. He's working on the wheat, what they would use to make bread. And he's hiding down there because he doesn't want the Midianites to see and steal all their food for the bread. He's there, and all of a sudden, bing, an angel shows up. And listen to what the angel says to him. The angel says, verse number 12, "The Lord is with you, O mighty man of valor." Now I have a question. If this guy is hiding down in the winepress, does he seem like a mighty man of valor? The word valor means brave or courageous, someone who's willing to stand up against what's wrong. Does Gideon seem like that kind of guy? No, he's hiding in the winepress. But here's the key. Here's why he's going to become a mighty man of valor. Because the Lord is with him. Man, boys and girls, if the Lord is on our side, we can do anything. There are some scary things in life. There are some things that scare us or concern us. Maybe going to a new school, maybe trying a new thing, maybe joining a new team, whatever it is. Sometimes that can be a little scary. But if God is with us, we have nothing to fear. In fact, God is going to call Gideon to fight the Midianites. Now the Midianites are strong, they're tough, they're warriors, and there are so many of them that there's too many to even be counted. I mean, more than 100, more than 1,000, probably even more than 100,000. There are so many Midianites, but Gideon is going to have to fight them. Man, that would be a scary thing. God calls him to fight the Midianites. And so he does something really interesting. Look at the end of chapter 6. This is so cool. So cool. He comes up with a question for God. And this is what he's going to say. End of chapter 6, verse 36. Then Gideon said to God, if you will save Israel by my hand, as you've said, behold, I am laying a fleece of wool on the floor. If there is dew on the fleece alone, and it's dry on all the ground, then I will know that you will save Israel by my hand. So here's what he's saying. It's like he's saying, I'm going to put out a towel on the ground tonight, God. And if you really, 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 really want me to fight all the Midianites, then in the morning when the dew, the water that's in the air, and we don't get a lot of this in California sometimes, but if the water that's in the air is only on the fleece and the ground all around it is dry, then I'll know that you want me to take on Midian. Okay? That would take a miracle. Okay? It would be like if you put a towel outside and the sprinklers went on and it was wet all around the towel but not on the towel, you'd be like, man, that's crazy because the sprinklers just spray everywhere. But look what happens the next morning. Verse 38. And it was so, when he rose early the next morning and squeezed the fleece, he wrung enough dew from the fleece to fill a bowl of water. So the fleece was wet, but the ground was dry. Now, again, fighting the Midianites, that's a big deal. If God's not on his side, then Gideon's probably going to die. Okay? Scary thing. So what he does is he goes, God, can I ask you to do one more thing? One more thing. He says this, please let me test just once more with the fleece. Let it be dry on the fleece and all around on the ground let there be dew. Okay, so this time he's saying, I'm going to put the towel out and I want the towel to stay dry but everything else to be wet. Man, that would be a miracle. That would be a miracle. And again, that's what happens. The next morning he goes out, it was dry on the fleece only, and on the ground there was dew. So Gideon knows that God is on his side. I'm telling you, if God is with you, you have nothing to fear. And you learn that in today's memory verse. Boy, I love you guys. I miss you guys. I'm so glad to just this week and next week be with you guys for this. I hope you're well. I hope you're able to come back to church on Sunday starting April 11th. Let me pray with you. Lord, help us to trust you. Help us to know that if you're on our side, we have nothing to fear. We love you and we thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. Well, everybody, that was week 8. I hope you had a great time. Again, Orange team, you are slightly ahead, so keep doing a good job. Blue team, you could catch up like that. So I hope you are making sure you're here, making sure you do your verse, making sure you do the craft, play the game, all of those things. And remember, week 9, which is a couple weeks away, remember to dress like your favorite animal. Hope you guys had a great night. Have a good time in small groups. Take care.